Raj, I'll go back to you again because you're an in the trenches kind of guy. How do we help, and how can companies really get a good sense about where they're at and where they want to go? Where did we start?
I think it's a very good question. So, in my opinion, it starts at the top and then it percolates throughout the organization. Let me tell you something. The most important thing for a company to adopt or start going on this digital transformation journey is first they have to strongly believe that change is always a constant thing. The reason being, when they embark on this journey, it's this digital transformation is going to bring in many changes across the organization. And it's very important that they ensure that all the key stakeholders are committed to making these changes. Now, when they have a commitment, the most important thing is to have a clear strategy as to how they want to go about it. Now, in this particular thing, it's not like they have to do everything at the same time. They can start doing, they have to determine the starting point. Basically, they have to first understand where they are, what kind of systems they have, what kind of assets they have. Do they have machines that are digitized? Do they need IoT type of environment where Internet of Things, where things are going to be connected, all the machines are going to be connected, where they can share data, and do they really need that? Do they have a very modern ERP system which is enabled with powerful AI and machine learning capabilities? And do they really need to spend money on that? So they have to first look at all of their existing systems and processes and identify where do they want to start. Then they have to make sure it's not going to stay only at the top, right? They have to make sure the commitment is given from the top, the middle management, and all the way down. And they have to basically understand what their priorities are going to be, right? As I mentioned before, the beauty of digital transformation is that it doesn't have to happen all at once. It's like a building block. They can start in a smaller way and then slowly they can build, they can add one block at a time and keep on building. Now, these technologies, all these smart technologies, they are designed to evolve, scale, and integrate, right? So that's where they have to pick and make sure they are very clear about their priorities. And then they can start, once they identify the priorities, they can start building a roadmap to make sure that when do they want to finish the first building block? When do they want to go for the next one? So they have to have a very high level roadmap, and then they can also bring it down to one building block at a time. And this is where companies like D4M, we understand their journey very well. We understand what they are needing, and we can help them build this roadmap. Part of this one, they also have to get the best people that are respected, powerful, and committed to this initiative. Because at the end of the day, even if they have the roadmap, they have their priorities clear, unless the people are committed and ready to do this, it's not going to go anywhere. And then they need to have a constant monitoring measurement of how they are progressing.
Now, Raj, to add to what Raj just mentioned, Alan, I think for as a prerequisite, lots of corporation would put in parallel a change management program, which could be sometime as fundamental as identifying upfront which one of your manager are extremely uncomfortable with change versus other one who welcome change all the time. So you need to be able to, it's an occasion to gauge your management as far as which one are more accepting or welcoming changes and which one are the most stressed by the changes. So you take care of the human factor because it will be there all the way along. So it has to be managed correctly, like everything else.